Hey everybody, Charlie Iron 2 here, and welcome back to Disco Elysium, the final cut. When we last left off, we had just finished an epic boat ride after a hectic few episodes dealing with the standoff between the private military contractors and the Union forces. I believe 6 individuals died, 3 from the Unions and 3 from the private military contractors. We got shot. Kim rescued us. We woke up. We talked to Clage. Actually, we didn't talk to Clage. We read a letter from Clage who suggested that the shot that killed Lely may have come from this island. So let's check it out. See what we can see. Starting off with this. Makeshift bridge. The bombs were powerful enough to break the foundation. Seems like this island would have been like an outlier fort to kind of block Martinez from attack from the Moral Lantern. The rusted chain trails off into the ocean.
The chain trails off into the ocean, connecting the island to the supply depot on the coast.
Let's be Captain Obvious. This leads to the depot and lands in.
Ah, yes, so it seems.
What do you think it's used for?
For bringing munitions to the island, maybe? And supplies? You could also lock the bay when you raise the chain.
Continue.
As a defensive measure, lock it off that side of the bay.
Lock it from whom?
From enemies. Enemies of the commune of Revachol. This sea fort was a revolutionary fortification, I believe.
Yeah, I think you're right. Alright. Let's go on up here. Whoa, what's this? These stairs feel ancient. Soldiers' feet ran up them long ago. Quite a lot to observe here. What's this? Inflammable. So, fun fact, flammable and inflammable mean the same thing. Some fuel is leaked out of the barrel. Black viscous. All right, what are we hinting at? That we can light this and blow it up. It's a lingering trace of mazout in the air. I don't know what mazout is. I'm assuming that's smell of oil. I'm coming back down here. I want to see where this is going. This is dripping down into the water. Okay. Trail of flammable fuel. Making a slick on the water.
The dry grass crackles under your feet as you stop. Far away, birds' wings touch the still surface of the sea.
What is that flutter?
The flock of quail departs, now more than 100 meters away, 102, 105.
What's underneath the flutter?
On the islet, there is almost no wind, just the light movement of air through the reeds.
Phasmid.
Bulrushes swaying on the waterline, long dried leaves chafing against each other, like a silent orchestra tuning at the beginning of some major work. Of great importance to the few who attend.
All right, Shivers, lay it on me. Let's paint the scene. What's to the west?
A silent hiss, sea air moving through the needles of a pine tree.
What's to the east?
The faraway roar of the city, distant like today's dream. Before it, the sound of sand. The low tide filtered through its grains, a bird tending to its feathers.
What's ahead?
A low hum. The air slowly moves through a concrete box, through its ancient slits and cracks, resonating, hollow. A big building.
What's beyond that, further north?
Air flows out of a pillbox window. There is very little there. The air cossets flowers on a meadow. Absolute silence. Reeds motionless. Bulrushes motionless.
Well, these reeds seem to be actually moving. What's below the silence?
A jitter. A sound impatient to happen, but not yet in this world.
Kim,
Yes?
have you noticed how quiet it is?
I have. Is that why we're stopping?
Wait, I have to listen to one more thing.
The lieutenant nods in silence.
Stop listening. Okay. Tabarino. There's something here. These are places to go. So this is an entry here. That's probably the exit. What's over here? Whoop, got a red. Warm air from the inside of the building. It's warmer than out here. What's this? The barrel says ICM. You see a star with little specks in it. ICM. That's the communard movement, right? No way to get up there. The stairs are gone. Can't cross over here for some reason. I think this is a barrier.
ICM? This feels familiar somehow.
Okay, so they are going to tell us what the ICM is. A white star. Point to the star on the label.
No, an upside-down star.
Okay.
With its horns in the sky, the symbol of the commune.
Okay, so I was right. What's the ICM?
Insulindian Citizens Militia. It's the official name of the Communards Army, the black and white army of the revolution.
Sounds like RCM.
It does.
Why?
The RCM may descend from the ICM.
May?
It's impossible to say. It was chaos after the war. The name was good for getting people to join us. Revachol West was mostly workers and criminals.
Nice political thoughts rush through your neocortex. It's going to be hard to say them. Carrying around all that weight on a busted crutch is making you pant.
From what I'm hearing, we descend from the glorious Revolutionary Army. It's a little embarrassing in 51, no? Maybe we should need a rebrand. ICM sounds like ICP, very close to International Collaboration Police. Nice and normal that way. Just catch your breath. Yeah, let's just catch our breath. No, that's boring. We need a rebrand.
No one remembers the ICM. The connotation is less important each year.
Are those specks stars too?
No, that's the uninhabited archipelago.
Tell me about that.
A DeLorean-era symbol of Insulinda, known as the face in the sea.
This looks old. What's it still doing here?
After 44 years? That's not nearly enough to hide what happened here, Lieutenant Gefreiter. One of these barrels was still leaking fuel, as you saw. The city is full of things like this. Old bullets, guns, fuel.
Finish the thought. So we can't go down here, which is the roof, so this is the barrel he was talking about, the inverted star. All right, let's go in. Hopefully we don't die. Who is the murderer? At this point, I don't rightly know. I don't really have a good idea. Oh no, I don't want to walk all the way over there. What's this? These stairs have collapsed. Can we go this way? We cannot. What's this? This was once an armament rest. Okay, for like artillery? It looks like for artillery. Twin cannons were attached here. Medium distance, large caliber. Looks like clothes here.
An old cylindrical generator is nested above the ammo lift, with makeshift electrical wiring running out of its side and across the floor. The cables disappear into the wall to your right.
Looks like this has been repurposed for some new design.
The lieutenant puts his hand on the metal barrel, checking for warmth.
It's cold now, but someone has been maintaining it. The wiring has been repaired.
Where do these wires lead?
Downstairs, somewhere?
What kind of generator is this?
Liquid carbon. I would imagine it takes mazout.
He points to the open fuel cap on the side of the dynamo. Is mazout like a diesel fuel?
The kind that's favored by vagrants and fuel thieves. It's been a long winter.
The lieutenant pauses. Something seems to be pecking at the edge of his concentration. He gives you a sideways look before adding,
Long and cold.
Tap on the side.
a hollow ring. The canister is empty. Dust falls from the generator and down into the ammo lift.
What does this mean? A generator here?
I don't know. I'm not a philosopher.
I don't mean philosophically.
That is his idea of a joke.
I am. This generator proves the universe is material. Kick the generator. I meant, why is it here?
Someone who has basic electrical skills has restored it in order to keep the room warm. Maybe it's the fire guy.
Possibly.
The wind outside picks up suddenly, With a faint howl, inside it's warm.
Leave. Okay. What's this? Books mostly fantastique in historical fiction. What's this? Dishes stained with sauce and fire. A survivor's kitchen. Fawn error shirt. Hand-eye coordination. Okay. Fawn shirt. A bed. Someone's been living here.
There's a greasy old spring mattress in the corner, resting on piles of soft cover books. White linen and a pillow are visible under a worn-out caracal blanket.
Someone has been squatting here. The linen is fresh, recently washed.
The lieutenant inspects the bed. How recently?
You force the rest of the sentence out through pain, thick as molasses, no longer able to hear yourself speak.
You know, officer, you can rest here if you are feeling tired. I will keep watch. You could use some rest for what's ahead.
Should we do that? An hour of sleep? Let's do it. Let's do the hour of sleep.
You face the concrete wall. There's less light there, in the dark corner. Like a dog, you lie there.
Curl up with your knees close to your chest.
The blanket feels cold. The entire room does. Concrete and cold. Minutes pass. Half an hour maybe. The sounds of the sea beyond grow distant. Your eyelids close. Until
Until?
you feel yourself standing up in the darkness, right next to the mattress. Slowly, the world begins to hatch from the blackness. It's evening.
How much time did we sleep? He said an hour. Thankfully, we don't seem to have to eat. Kim, where you at? Yeah, we're having a rough go of it. Did I lose Kim? Go outside to the beach. Where's the door that we came in? Maybe I should have inspected everything else before I did this. Door's still here closed. Feels strange. I mean, oh, you can't get in. Here's where we're supposed to go. All right. All right, Kim, you're freaking me out. Where you at? Oh, who's this? What was that? Is this not it? Can we not go here? Oh, we gotta go this way. Go down the chain. There's something there. Where's the chain? Is it here? Or was it on that long concrete area that we were at? It's letting us go up here. Oh, here's the chain. Walk into the water now. Kim better not be dead. See her footprints on the water. Are we dreaming? Further. Following the oil slick, it looks like. What are we doing? Oh, yeah, this is dream.
Dolores Day, the innocence of humanism, internationalism, and the welfare state turns around to face you. She has an airship airbag in her hand. She seems to be in a hurry. Off to advise the Queen of Shest, most likely. This is the Holy Suzerain of Mwindi and Insulinda. Definitely not your wife. You need to talk to her. Think of the historical knowledge you could glean. I don't know, man. What is the Holy Suzerain doing here? Something seems off.
Definitely off.
Very off. Just let her go. Listen to me for once.
That was challenging too. Let's listen to her. We're going to listen to Volition. Goodbye.
Is what you want to say, but you don't. Hammers clang in the distance. Children laugh.
I want to go.
Where? There's water all around. She turns her face, and it's illuminated by the sign of the video rental. Red and cyan. I can't help you. I'm totally useless. Everything I've said is lies. I want the exact same bad things you want. To stand here like a pillar of salt, saying,
So we can't leave. What's in the bag?
Just my scepter, my globe cruciger, a spare silk gown, a toothbrush, travel documents, the crown of immortality.
Cool, cool. Crown of Immortality. Are you already wearing one?
Oh, this.
She corrects the wreath on her forehead.
This is just a wreath. The crown of immortality is made of rarefied light, mana and raw palladium. It was passed on to me by the rulers of late antiquity.
She looks at the suitcase, not knowing what more to say. Then, over her shoulder.
Anyway.
Where are you going?
I'm going to Morova. To live there, in Grad. It's 1 million kilometers away, Harry. Might as well be another lifetime.
Something's off.
I'm sorry. I was heading to the aerodrome. I just don't have time to...
Can you... Let's say hey.
Hey,
How are you doing?
I'm doing really good, actually. Both professionally and romantically. I've come to a fulfilling and peaceful period in my life. Well, how are you doing, Harry?
I'm not doing very well. I'm dying in a ruined flak tower. Blood is dripping down my chest. I'm in my head. I miss you. I'm not doing very well.
Don't say that. I know this positive thing sounds stupid to you, Harry, but it works. We all have an obligation to be happy. You too. And you will be. Now.
She looks over her shoulder. Can you stay for a moment? We need to talk. We need to have one more massive epic showdown.
No, Harry. No. I don't want a massive epic showdown. I want to go to the aerodrome. I have tickets for the 10:20 flight to Morova. Really?
She looks at you plaintively.
We don't have anything to talk about anymore. Every combination of words has been played out. The atoms don't form us anymore. Us. Our love. Our unborn daughters.
Okay, so there is a history with Dolores Day for sure.
It's all gone. I have to go to the aerodrome. I have to leave Revachol and you. And you have to be alone. In hell. Forever. That's just the way it is.
Oh God, whatever you do, don't try to kiss her yet. Not after that. You're still reeling. You'll fall over if you try now.
That's a pretty high. I'll give her the headless fawn rider. We've been looking to do that.
I don't want it. It looks expensive. I don't want it.
I thought you liked figurines. I thought the figurines were for getting you back.
That's not what figurines do, Harry.
But then they don't do anything.
She looks at the headless faun rider between your fingers and doesn't know what to say. The figurines don't do anything? Anything at all? But I thought the historic figure she had.
She liked war games and figurines.
Yes, I thought it would be good.
What about dice? I had some custom dice made in this place, a doomed commercial area. Okay, I won't give you things then.
I didn't ask for things. It's too late to give me anything. I would have liked the Headless Fallen Rider back then.
I've taken responsibility for my actions now. I'm a new man, weighty and normal. This is true. We have stopped partaking.
She doesn't know what to say.
I'm so effing normal right now.
Yes, okay. I'm glad.
I mean, I'm a moralist. The other moralists almost took me away on their airship. I'm not a broken, insane man who can't live without you. I know I've made mistakes, and I've taken full responsibility for all of them, so you can live with me again if you want to. I'm better now. You're right. I'm not normal. I'm poop.
Do you know how much it hurts me to hear you say that? I'm shit. You made me shit. I can't do this anymore. I can't make you insane and shit anymore. I can't let you turn me into a bad person. I have to go.
Total annihilation. We got annihilated, Harry. You never had any power. You never were a moralist. Or anything. You can't even be insane or shit anymore. You have to be nothing. Nothing without the light and grace of love.
But you said I have a vast soul and you'll always come back to it.
We both said a lot of things. We were very young.
It was her. I can feel it. I can see it in her tender long fingers, in her wrists. Her hand wrote it, said those things.
Actually, you didn't say it. You wrote it in a letter, a handwritten letter. I kept it in my paperwork.
As Queen Regnant, I write a lot of letters.
She brushes a strand of white hair out of her eye.
You need to recite it to her, for effect. All of it. No summaries.
None of this sounds like a good idea.
Yeah, put a stake through your heart. She'll get hurt too. Collateral damage. She won't get hurt. She'll bend out of the way.
You know what I mean. You left me a letter saying you'll always come back to me, that you can't believe how happy you are with me. Yeah, let's not quote it verbatim.
Okay, Harry. Okay, it was morning and you slept. The room smelled of cigarettes and Rowans. There was hoarfrost on the ground when I left. It was autumn, the first one we had together. But you have to understand, it was 1,000,000 years ago. No, it was 100 million years ago. I was someone else then, filled to the brim with love for you, hanging on your every word. Oh, Harry, you were the coolest. But I am no longer that person. This has taken her place. It will devour you. Harry, I will eat your mind.
She's speaking figuratively about 100 million years ago. I mean, I'm assuming so. She's exaggerating. And she's saying that she's become a different person now that she has to fulfill these duties as the Queen Regent. And that will basically kill Harry.
The light of the video rental shines through her dress now. A DeLorean figure, cut in black, moves below. It's still her. Her legs, her breasts, her hips.
Voyager Road. There was a bow collector, a light rail streetcar number. Let's go with that one.
42. That is the light rail that took me to Coron, to school and work. Every morning. It's the same stop I met you at, Harry. 100,000 million years ago.
Okay, number just keeps getting more ridiculous.
No human being should still remember the position of atoms such eons ago. It must feel unnaturally sad. A sadness so ancient, it is shared even by archaebacteria.
Archaebacteria. Voyager Road, I know where that place. Where is it?
It's here, Harry. We are on Voyager Road. At the end of it, 300 meters from the stop. We used to come here to rent videos.
The house.
There. You could not pay the electrical bill. It became a lightless tomb. The years you spent training for the militia, My parents' money. It was not good.
She points across the water into the darkness.
Surely the alcohol didn't help either.
Were we drinking? No, that's not it. It's super easy to quit drinking, and it has no effect on human relations of this kind. Were we drinking?
Everyone has a little glass of wine every now and then. I certainly do. It's a queen regnant thing. I don't think it was the alcohol. It was inevitability.
You thought I was cool.
The coolest. With your leather jacket and your boot-cut pants. Smoking in the bus stop. I wanted you to be the rest of my life that day. And you were. Some of it, at least. You were my first. My first kiss. My first time to have sex.
Okay.
The first and worst time I
worst.
fell in love. I will always have that with me. It's a fact. But that is all it is. It's like a ticket stub, Harry. It doesn't do anything anymore.
A ticket stub, you say?
Yes, let's talk about that too. Let's bring it up, the zoo. In Le Jardin, the day we went east of the river, to the aquarium first, I was sad about my mother. I don't even know why. The shimmer of the fish tank on my face, the octopuses. It was just a day then, but to think. Were we there now, you could touch my hair, kiss me, talk to me about anything, go virtually anywhere in the world. Not like now. Now our interactions are limited to pain and regret.
Is there any way you can turn back to the person you were before?
And my crown of immortality? No. You scared her out of me. With your crying, the awful time we wound up having. And the cheap rental flats you could afford. Can't you see? I can never think you're cool again. I can only think that way about new people.
You're a better man now. More level-headed. More normal.
It won't help.
Nothing will. I've been poisoned by newspaper and news. All I can do is scream at them and think of her, secretly.
So what happens now? What's the next thing we talk about?
Is there really anything left? If not, we can always repeat one of the things we have already talked about. Talk about it again. If you do not feel like doing that, then you should let me go to the aerodrome.
I get the feeling you're not really Dolores Day.
I don't know what you mean. Dolores Day?
She looks at you quizzically. It does not seem like a mystery she wants to get into. You're the morning.
The morning? I don't understand.
No, I meant mourning. I'm grieving, but you're not even dead.
Oh my God, Harry, stop. I don't want to hear anything about the morning. Mourning someone who's still alive. Any of that. I can't do that anymore. I'm not 80 years old, I'm 32. People my age are not supposed to mourn.
I've heard you before. You're the voice on the phone.
Oh, Harry, you shouldn't have done that.
She shakes her head very slowly, her white hair brushing her shoulders. Do what?
Call me like that.
It wasn't me, it was my hand. My fingers called you. Let's talk about something else.
There is nothing else.
On second thought, you're Dolores Day, Queen Regent of the territories of Muindi and the Insulinde, and nothing else.
Yes, Harry, I am. Things have gotten much better for me, now that I am the ruler of the known world. Oh God, it's already so late. I have to go, Harry.
A tiny golden watch with red straps around her bony little wrists.
So I can probably pass this and kiss her. But even if I succeed, it's probably still a bad thing, right? But I gotta go for it. 72%. Let's go for it. And pass.
With your feet trembling from the steps you took, tepid and fearful, you stand against her, her body close to you, radiating warmth. With your eyes closed, you move your lips on her mouth.
Her hand is off of her luggage.
She is not kissing you back.
But I succeeded. Squeeze her wrist. Cold silver against my forehead, her cheek against mine. I feel her breath, but I succeeded. Move your mouth. You're not kissing me back.
The moment is ending. She is going to move her face away from yours, trying hard not to look at you. When she withdrew and you held onto her hand, she tried not to look at your face and see the expression there.
Woof. All right, we'll find out what happens next episode. Thanks for watching. If you enjoy my content, please consider a like, a comment, and/or subscribe. Stay tuned for the next episode. We'll see you then. Bye-bye.